Welcome to Dragon Fieldhouse as ONTV brings you exciting Lake Orion High School girls basketball between your Lady Dragons and the Bloomfield Hills High School Blackhawks. I'm Kevin McCormick. Tonight's matchup looks to be an exciting and competitive game between two well-coached teams with good records. Lake Orion is 3-1, coming off of a crushing loss against arch rival Clarkston last week, 35-25. While the undefeated 3-0 Bloomfield Hills Lady Blackhawks escaped with a narrow win against Arbor Prep 72-70 last week. So the Lady Dragons will be looking to its leadership team tonight to be able to rebound and give the ladies from Bloomfield Hills their first loss of the season. So both teams are very evenly matched with a strong inside game as well as good transition back and forth up and down the court. Lake Orion has got a little bit more height than Bloomfield Hills does, so we expect that they'll push the ball inside a little bit more to try to open up that middle and then free up the guard for some outside shots. Bloomfield Hills is a little bit more of a transition team, a little bit more speed, and so we think that they'll try to push that ball up and down the court with the personnel that they have. So we look for a really exciting game tonight between these two teams ranked very high in the OAA White Division, both with 3 wins, Lake Orion with 1 loss. So stay tuned, folks, and get ready for an exciting game that will start right after this on ONTV.
Hey, this is Mickey York from Fox Sports Detroit. When I want to get the inside scoop on local sports, I watch Between Terminus or Fox Sports Detroit.
Welcome back to the Dragon Fieldhouse, folks, on ONTV as we bring you exciting Lake Orion High School girls varsity basketball with tonight's Lake Orion High School Lady Dragons versus the Bloomfield Hills Blackhawks. We're ready for tip-off, and our game will shortly be underway. We'll give you the starting lineups as the game goes into progress. Here we go. Tip-off. Blackhawks get the ball first. Number 21, Catherine Prinna, takes the ball and passes it up top to number 15, Emma Hill. Blackhawks work to the top of the key. Shannon Wilson, number 11, passes it outside. Shot, no good. Rebound, Lake Orion. Here come the Lady Dragons, led by number 13, Nicole Cryer, to the outside to Hannah Hamay. Shot is no good. Rebound by the Lady Blackhawks. Here they go, pushing it down the court. Number 21, Catherine Prinna. Prinna over to Shannon Wilson. Back to the outside. Long range shot by Emma Hill. That's no good. Rebound, Lake Orion. Hannah Hamay passes it over to Nicole Cryer. Cryer brings the ball down the court, back over to Hamay. Hamay at the top of the key to Evelyn Wishmeyer. Lake Orion tries to get into their offensive set. Inside shot to number 55, Delaney Hahn. That shot's good. First score of the game. Lake Orion is up 2-0. Blackhawks bring the ball down along the baseline, lose the handle. Number 34, Shaylin Brown, lost the handle on that ball after a pass by number 30, Diana Halsey. So Lake Orion brings the ball down the court. Hannah Hamay brings the ball down, crosses over the midcourt line, passes it out to Cryer. Cryer back over to Hamay. Back and forth, Hamay to Cryer, Cryer to Hamay. Cryer tries to drive to the top of the key, looking for an inside lane, doesn't see anything. Oh, Hamay to the outside. Oh, inside shot to Evelyn Wishmeyer. Nice. On the assist by Cryer. Nice pass and shoot there for the Lake Orion Lady Dragons. Here comes Bloomfield Hills. Long range shot by Emma Hill. That shot's no good. Lake Orion rebounds 4-0. Bloomfield Hills has yet to score. Lake Orion passes the ball around. Inside shot gets intercepted by Bloomfield Hills. Shannon Wilson pushes the ball up the court and gets an easy layup in the process. Lake Orion had an open shot, passed it up to try to get an inside shot, and that ball was intercepted by Bloomfield Hills, and they took it down for a score. 4-2, Lady Dragons. Ball's kicked out by Bloomfield Hills. Still remains Lake Orion ball. Nicole Cryer tried to pass the ball, kicked it off the foot of a Bloomfield Hills player. Lady Dragons inbound the ball. Melanie Goggin passes the ball, loses the handle. Ball's recovered by Lake Orion. Hannah May drives the lane and is fouled in the, oh, they call jump ball. But no, they did call a foul. Foul. Delaney Hahn was fouled on her first team foul. Two-shot foul here. Delaney Hahn at the line. And her foul shot's good. Foul was on Diana Halsey. Second shot for Delaney Hahn. Very smooth stroke she's got, and hits nothing but net. So Lake Orion up 6-2. Here comes Bloomfield Hills. Printer pushes the ball up the floor, moves over to the right side, back to the top of the key. Diana Halsey tries to drive, finds nothing there. Ball comes back outside for Bloomfield. A drive by Shannon Wilson and a foul on the play. Foul on 23, Evelyn Wishmile. First foul for her. Ball's inbound. Lake Orion rebound. Shot was no good by Bloomfield. Lake Orion rebounds. Here comes Nicole Cryer bringing the ball up court. Passes the ball to the outside to Wishmeyer. Wishmeyer looks for a lane, tries to drive, passes it out to the wing to Melanie Goggin. Goggin over to Cryer. Shot's no good off the front of the rim. Rebound by Wishmeyer. Bounces off the rim. No good. Here comes Bloomfield Hill pushing the ball up the court. Wilson loses the handle on the ball. Lake Orion gets the ball on the turnover. And here come the Lady Dragons back up the court. Cryer passes it down court. Outside shot by Melanie Goggin. Bounces off the rim. That shot's no good. Ball's out of bounds. Say white ball. Bounces off number 34, Shaylin Brown. So Lake Orion will retain possession. Lake Orion, inbounds the ball. Cryer collides with the Bloomfield Hills player, but retains possession of the ball. Delaney Hahn has the ball at the top of the key, looking to get some help. Tries to drive to her right, passes the ball over to Goggin. Cryer gets the ball. Here comes Hannah Hamay, passes the ball inside. Shot's no good. Lake Orion retains the ball. Shot by number 23, Wishmeyer, no good. Bloomfield Hills gets the ball, pushes the ball up the court. Number 21, Catherine Printer, pushes it up. Drive on the play by Bloomfield. Shot's no good. Bloomfield Hills gets quickly back on defense as Lake Orion brings the ball back up the court. Nicole Cryer passes over to Delaney Hahn. Hahn to Hannah Hamay. Over to 25, Melanie Goggin. Loses the handle on the ball. Ball is being pushed up court by Diana Halsey. She stops, pops, and misses the shot. Rebound by Goggin. Here comes Lake Orion. Nicole Cryer pushing the ball up the court. She's got a 1-on-2, drives the lane, foul on the play, blocking foul. Foul on number 11, Shannon Wilson. Nicole Cryer's at the line. She'll take two shots. First shot bounces off the front of the rim, and it's no good. Substitution for the Lady Blackhawks. Number 24, Alexandra Jackson, comes in for Here come the Lady Blackhawks up the court. Shannon Wilson has the ball, drives the driver lane, finds nothing there, passes it to the outside, back at the top of the key. Back over across court. Wilson looks to dribble and move. She gets nothing. Inside shot, no good. Rebound by Lake Orion. Here come the Lady Dragons back up the court. Nicole Cryer over to Hannah Hamay, to the outside to Goggin. Goggin tried to pass it inside to Hamay. Ball is intercepted by Shaylin Brown. She drives the length of the floor. Foul on the play. Nicole Cryer called for the foul. Shaylin Brown will go to the line, shoot 2 shots. First shot is up, bounces off the back of the rim, no good. Substitution for Lake Orion, number 3, Sarah Voss, in for number 25, Melanie Goggin. Bringing in a little bit more speed for Lake Orion, taking out a little bit of the height there. Second shot for Shaylin Brown. Second shot is good. 7-3 is our score here. 2:43 it looks like left in first half. Oh, nice backdoor pass there, but shot's no good by Hannah Hamay. Bloomfield Hills gets the rebound, pushes the ball up court. Oh, blows an easy layup. Rebound by Bloomfield Hills is no good. Fight for a ball on the floor. Refs call jump ball. That would be Dragon ball. Possession arrow goes to Lake Orion. Okay, Nicole Cryer brings the ball up the court. Here we go. Hannah May passes inside to Wishmeyer. Wishmeyer looks for an opening, doesn't find it. Outside shot to Sarah Voss, and it's good. 3-point shot by Sarah Voss. That makes the score 10-3, Lake Orion. Here comes Bloomfield up the court, drives through it right, looks for a lane in the middle, finds nothing. Holsey with the ball at the top of the key, tries to drive to her right, guarded very well by Sarah Voss. Takes a shot from the top of the key, shot's no good. Rebound by Shaylin Brown. She passes it back outside to Wilson. Wilson looking around. Wilson with the shot. Oh, shot's no good, 3-second violation. That shot would have been good by Wilson, but the refs called 3-second violation, so that's a turnover for Lake Orion. Wishmeyer goes out on the substitution. Number 30, Lauren Thorne, comes into the game. Inside pass to number 45, Cheyenne Lotta. That shot's no good. Here comes Bloomfield up the court, pushing it up the court. Drives to the top of the key. Shot on the outside by Hill. Shot's no good. Rebound by Lotta. She passes it to the outside. Here comes Nicole Cryer with the Lake Orion Lady Dragons. Moves to her right, passes it inside to Lotta. Lotta with an inside move, gets fouled on the play. Nice spin move there by Lotta, trying to take the inside shot, gets fouled. Second foul on Shaylin Wilson. Cheyenne Lotta takes 2 shots. First shot's good. Nice smooth foul shot there by Lotta. And it's good. Second shot by Lotta is good. That makes the score 12-3, Lake Orion. Wilson brings the ball up court for the Lady Blackhawks. Pass it outside to Hill. Hill back over to Holsey. Holsey back to Wilson. Wilson tries to go inside to Shannon Brown, and it's good. Shaylin Brown, and it's good. Nice shot by Shaylin Brown, taking that inside position. That makes it 12-5. Lake Orion, turnover on the play. Number 24 gets the ball. Alexander Jackson drives the lane, misses the layup. Rebound shot's no good by Bloomfield Hills. Here comes Lake Orion. Bloomfield Hills has missed a number of inside basket opportunities so far. They're going to need to get those if they want to stay in this game. Oh, pass is thrown out of bounds by Cheyenne Lotta. Cole Cryer couldn't get it. Substitution for Lake Orion, number 10, Alex Carpenter in for Nicole Cryer. Just a few seconds to go here. Looks like Bloomfield Hills are going to try to play for the last shot of the quarter. Wilson tries to drive the lane, finds nothing, passes to the outside. Diana Holsey tried to drive the baseline and did not find anything and did not try to take the final shot. So at the end of the first quarter, folks, it's Lake Orion 12 and the Bloomfield Hill Lady Blackhawks 5. We'll be back right after this.
3 students were in the hospital this past weekend.
2 honor roll students were hospitalized last night.
5 local students lost their college scholarships last night.
Another local high school student has passed away.
Another 3 dead.
Claimed the life of another local teenager.
The cause?
Alcohol.
Alcohol. I don't want to be another number.
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 I don't want to be just another number.
Please remember that CFL bulbs, you know, those curly, energy-efficient light bulbs everybody is using to save electricity, shouldn't be thrown away in your trash. Neither should batteries or home medical sharps. You can check with your local community to see where they can be recycled. Some retailers will allow you to bring them in for recycling. You can also order simple kits online that allow you to collect your recyclables and simply mail them away to be properly recycled. This green tip was brought to you by your friends at Waste Management.
Welcome back to the Dragon Fieldhouse, folks. We pick up the action in the second quarter here between the Lake Orion Dragons and the Lady Dragons and the Bloomfield Hills Lady Blackhawks. Number 10, Alex Carpenter with her first foul. Third team foul, that's a non-shooting foul, so Blackhawks will take the ball out of bounds. Hill with the long-range shot, three-pointer, good. They just nailed the score. It's now 12-8, Lake Orion early in the second quarter here. In the first quarter, Lake Orion really dominated the boards and were able to get a lot of inside shots. Foul on the play. 3-0. Diana Holsey called for the foul on that. Substitution, Cheyenne Lotta comes out, and Delaney Hahn comes in for Lake Orion. Lake Orion gets to inbound the ball. Alex Carpenter takes the inbounds pass. Outside shot to Alex Voss. Voss with the three-pointer, and it's good. Sarah Voss with the three-point shot. 15-8, Lake Orion Lady Dragons. Bloomfield Hills loses the handle on the ball, goes out of bounds. Lake Orion gets the ball on the turnover. Nice passing around the horn there for the Lake Orion Lady Dragons as Sarah Voss takes that three-point shot. Alex Carpenter now with the ball, pass it outside, back inside, outside the Voss, inside to Delaney Hahn with a sky hook. Delaney Vaughn with the sky hook, that's good. Nice sky hook by Delaney Hahn. That's a timeout called by Bloomfield Hills.
We'd like to thank Larry Buss and the crew at Jets Pizza on M24 for catering tonight's game. Jets Pizza, a proud supporter of ONTV since 2009.
Coming out of the timeout here at the Dragon Fieldhouse, 17-8, Lake Orion Lady Dragons over the Bloomfield Hill Blackhawks. We resume action with Bloomfield Hills and number 11, Shannon Wilson, bringing the ball up the court for the Lady Blackhawks. She's guarded by number 30, Lauren Thorne. Passes the ball inside lane, shot taken by number 24, Alexandra Jackson. She's fouled on the play. 5-5, Delaney Hahn on the foul. So Alexander Jackson gets to shoot 2 shots. First shot's up and smooth right through the net. Substitution for Bloomfield Hill, number 10, Amanda Moss, in for number 30, Diana Holsey. Looks like Bloomfield Hills going for a little bit more speed as opposed to size. Lake Orion brings the ball down the court. Cole Cryer pushes it over. Alex Carpenter drives to the right side, looks to get some help, passes it, is intercepted by Shaylin Brown. Here comes Shannon Wilson pushing the ball up the court. Outside pass to the outside, foul on the play. Alexandra Jackson fouled as she attempts to shoot. Number 3, Sarah Voss called for her foul. And Bloomfield just gets the ball inbound and then loses the handle. Here comes Lake Orion. Nicole Cryer pushing the ball up the court. Over to Alex Carpenter. Outside shot to Sarah Voss. Bounces off the front of the rim. Rebound, Bloomfield Hills. Here comes Shannon Wilson pushing it up the court. Goes down the left side. No good. Rebound by Shaylin Brown. No good. Third try by Shannon Wilson. And she's fouled as she goes up for that attempt. Foul's called on Delaney Hahn. Shannon Wilson will go to the line for 2 shots. First shot by Shannon Wilson, smooth, very good. Substitution for both teams. Substitution for 22, Gina Perry is in for Bloomfield Hills. Alex Carpenter goes out and Hannah Hamay comes in. 1 shot left for Wilson. She makes that shot. Very smooth foul shot stroke that Wilson has there. Number 25, Gagan comes in for the Dragons. Number 23, Wishmeyer comes in for the Dragons. A lot of substitutions going on for Lake Orion. Looks like they're going back to a little bit more height. Here comes Hannah May bringing the ball up the court, drives to the right side. Outside pass to Gagan. Gagan mishandles the ball, and Nicole Cryer gets the ball back. Wishmeyer loses the handle on the ball, gets it. Outside shot to Gagan. Gagan takes a shot, no good. Overshoots the rim. Rebound by Bloomfield Hills. Here comes Shannon Wilson pushing the ball up the court. Looking to try to find a lane. Drives the lane. Left side, no good. Rebound by Bloomfield Hills. Passes it to the outside. She looks to drive to her left. Shoots, no good. Inside shot by Shaylin Brown. Gets to 2 points there. 17-14 Lake Orion. Much better execution by Bloomfield Hills on that series there. Lake Orion comes to the right side. Hannah Hamay loses the handle on the ball, goes off a Bloomfield Hills player. So Lake Orion retains possession. Wishmeyer will inbound the ball for the Lady Dragons. Lobs it over to Hannah Hamay, back over to Wishmeyer. Wishmeyer off the board, fouled on the play. 24, Alexandra Jackson with the foul. 2 shots for Wishmeyer. Wishmeyer misses the first shot, bounces off the back of the rim. Looks to take her second shot. Second shot bounces off the backboard in the back of the rim, no good. Rebound by Bloomfield Hills, and they lose the handle on the ball. Turnover. Lake Orion gets the ball right at half court. All right, Hannah Hamay brings the ball up the court for the Lake Orion Lady Dragons. Drives to her left, passes it off to Alex Carpenter. Carpenter back over to Hamay. Hamay looking to get some help on the outside there. Pass it over to Goggin. Goggin inside to Hamay. Hamay takes the inside shot, bounces off the rim. Ball goes out of bounds. And referees say that it is Lake Orion ball. So Lake Orion retains possession. Goggin looks to pass the ball inbounds for the Lady Dragons. Passes it over to Wishmeyer. Wishmeyer drives the lane to the right side, bounces off the backboard too hard. Comes off. Here come the Blackhawks down the court. Shannon Wilson looks, crosses over on Wishmeyer, stops at the top of the key. Wide open shot there by Alexandra Jackson, and she makes it. 3-point shot, 17-16. The lead has narrowed. Lake Orion Lady Dragons only have a 1-point lead. Hannah Hamay takes a shot, 2-point there, good. Pushes the score rather, 19-16. 4:14 left to go in the half. Alex Jackson shoots again, bounces off the rim, no good. Rebound by Lake Orion. Here come the Lady Dragons back down the court. Goggin with the ball, passes it in the lane, picked up by Nicole Cryer, but she catches it on the baseline, so that's a turnover. Lady Blackhawks get the ball. Substitution for the Lady Blackhawks. Number 32, Zoe Anderson, in for Shaylin Brown. Brown's been out there for a long time. I'm sure she's winded. She's done an admirable job out there so far. Here come the Blackhawks down the court. Outside to Alex Jackson. Jackson takes a long-range shot, bounces off the backboard, no good. Gina Perry passes back over to Jackson again. Jackson takes a 3-point shot, no good. Rebound, Lake Orion. Here comes Alex Cryer, pushing the ball, slows it down just a little bit. Over to Hannah Hamay. Hamay in the lane to Delaney Hahn. Hahn over to Wishmeyer on the wing. Wishmeyer inside to Goggin. Goggin looking to get position. Not quite where she needs to be. Hannah Hamay with a nice little floater, and it goes in. 21-16, Lake Orion. Here come the Blackhawks. They look like they want to push the ball, but then they get the Lake Orion defense sets soon enough and keeps them from getting inside. Shot taken by Alex Jackson, no good. Ball goes out of bounds off a Blackhawk player. Lake Orion will get possession of that. Hannah May brings the ball up for Lake Orion. Here we go. Pass it over to Goggin. Goggin passes it over to Wishmeyer. Wishmeyer looking for Carpenter. Carpenter takes a long-range shot. No good. Bounces off the rim. Rebound by Bloomfield Hills. Here comes Shannon Wilson pushing the ball down the court. Drives the baseline. Up. Referee calls palming the ball. Said she palmed the ball as she went to the right. So that will not count. 21-16, Lake Orion. Dragons get the inbound the ball on the far end of the court. Here we go. Hannah Hamay passes it over to Wishmeyer. Wishmeyer over to Goggin. Goggin back to Wishmeyer lane. Inside to Delaney Hahn. Nice. 2 points for Delaney Hahn. Easy basket, just standing there unattended underneath the rim. Lake Orion's inside game is working very well tonight. Able to get some easy inside points. Bloomfield Hills has missed a lot of their points on the inside, or else this would be a much, much closer game. Foul on the play. Foul on number 23, Wishmeyer. Shannon Wilson will take 2 shots at the line for the Lady Blackhawks. Substitutions for Bloomfield Hills. Zoe Anderson goes out. Number 10, Amanda Moss comes in. Number 15, Emma Hill comes in. Shots no good by Shannon Wilson. Here comes Lake Orion. Wishmeyer at the top of the key, looking to get some action over to the outside to Carpenter. Carpenter over to Delaney Hahn on the inside. Goggin looking to get a shot. Fouled on the play. Pushed by number 30, Diana Holsey. That'll just be ball out of bounds for Lake Orion. Wishmeyer looks to inbound the ball. She's got to get it before the 5-second rule. Delaney Hahn has the ball on the outside, looking for some help. Dribbles, turns, spins, passes it outside to Alex Carpenter, or Nicole Cryer. Inside to Delaney Hahn. Delaney Hahn with the spin move, has nowhere to go. Outside to Goggin. Goggin across court to Hannah Hamay. Hamay drives the lane, puts up a floater off the backboard, and it's good. They turned lemons into lemonade on that play. Didn't look like they had anything. Alex Jackson drives the lane, fouled on the play by Goggin. Jackson will get 2 shots at the line. She had a clear layup on the left side, but Goggin hacked her on the arm. And she's at the line for 2 shots. Jackson's foul shot's good. First of 2. Second shot, and it's good. 25-19 is the score, folks. We've got what looks like to be about 1:40 left to go in the first half. Hannah Hamay passes to the outside to Wishmeyer. Wishmeyer on the outside to Delaney Hahn, who tries to pass it back to Wishmeyer coming down the lane, overshoots her. Here comes Jackson on the run, and she gets the layup. Transition bucket for the Lady Blackhawks. Lake Orion's got to cut down on the missed passes just a little bit. Keep Bloomfield from getting some of those easy transition points. Inside to Delaney Hahn. Hahn tries to give it to Gagan. Gagan misses the shot. Bloomfield gets the rebound, pass it over to Shannon Wilson. Here comes Wilson on the left side, drives past Wishmeyer, puts it off the board, and it's good. A couple players down on the floor, but no foul called. Here comes Lake Orion trying to push the ball up the court. Nicole Cryer passes it out to Hannah Hamay. Hamay over to Cryer. Cryer looking back inside to Hahn. Hahn takes a shot from the foul line, bounces off the rim, no good. Rebound by the Bloomfield Hills Blackhawks. Shannon Wilson slows it down as we are under a minute. 25-23. Bloomfield may try to play for the last shot. She passed it over to Emma Hill. Inside shot in the lane by Shannon Wilson, and that ties it up, folks. We're tied at 25 with about 20 seconds to go in the half here. Hannah Hamay looks to decide what she wants to do, moves to her right side, passes to Wishmeyer. Delaney Hahn back over to Wishmeyer. Wishmeyer looks to take a shot, foul on the play. Looks like it's going to be on number 30, Diana Holsey. Wishmeyer to line, 2 shots. First shot's up, bounces off the rim, in and out, and no good. Substitution for Bloomfield Hills. Here comes Shaylin Brown back in. Number 30, Holsey goes out. Gagan goes out. Delaney Hahn goes out. Cheyenne Lotta comes in for Lake Orion. Second shot is good by Wishmeyer. Hill inbounds to Shannon Wilson. Wilson brings the ball up the court. We're under 10 seconds to go here in the half. See if Bloomfield can take a shot. 3-point shot, no good. Rebound by Lake Orion. And that's the end of the first half, folks, with the Lake Orion Lady Dragons 26, the Bloomfield Hills Lady Blackhawks 25. And that's the end of the first half. We will be back after halftime.
Hello, I'm Mike Bouchard, the Oakland County Sheriff. There's a big problem that faces all the communities in America today, and that's abuse of legitimate prescription drugs. Sometimes they're left in the home when a loved one passes away, or they're in the medicine cabinet for someone else, and a youngster in the home steals it and they abuse it. It's one of the fastest growing drug abuses that we see in our community and across the country. Secondly, we see these drugs oftentimes when they're no longer utilized being flushed down the drain, and we're seeing higher levels of residual pharmaceuticals in our waterways and our streams. So, to solve 2 problems with one effort, we partnered with Home Instead Senior Care to start a program called Operation Medicine Cabinet to get those drugs out of the homes, out of the hands of youngsters, and out of the waterway, and safely and environmentally destroy them. Learn more about the program at OperationMedicineCabinetMI.com and be part of the solution. Thank you.
We own a Habitat home I love working on my Habitat home.
Soy dueño de una casa de Habitat.
My neighbor is a Habitat homeowner.
Being a Habitat homeowner has changed our lives.
My mortgage payment for Habitat is less than what I paid for rent.
Habitat for Humanity of Oakland County currently has homes available with mortgage payments lower than most rent payments. If you or someone you know needs decent and affordable housing, call 248-338-1843 or visit our website at habitatoakland.org.
Welcome back to the Dragon Fieldhouse, folks. We are here for the second half of tonight's game between the Lake Orion High School Lady Dragons versus the Bloomfield Hills High School Lady Blackhawks. At the end of the first half, it ended with Lake Orion ahead by 1 point, 26-25. A lot of good inside shooting by Lake Orion kept them in the lead, but in the first quarter, they had a dominant lead. In the second quarter, Bloomfield Hills adjusted, started hitting more outside shots, driving the lane a little bit more, and they were able to tighten up the score to 26-25. So we're looking forward to an exciting second half. Both teams have won 3 games. Bloomfield Hills is undefeated. Lake Orion has lost just 1 to arch rival Clarkston. So this game really means a lot to both teams, and it's going to be important as we get deeper into the season as far as seedings for playoffs within the OAA White Division and home court advantage and things of that nature. So here we go with the start of the second half. Goggin inbounds the ball to Hannah Hamay. Hamay passes the ball to the top of the key to Nicole Cryer. Cryer looks to try to find an opening on the left side, finds nothing. Wishmeyer inside to Hannah Hamay. Shot from the foul line, bounces along the rim, no good. Rebound by Delaney Hahn, inside shot, nice. Nice turnaround shot by Delaney Hahn off the backboard. 28-25 Lake Orion. Here comes Bloomfield Hills. Foul on the play. Shaylin Brown fouled as she goes to shoot. Foul on Delaney Hahn, number 55. First team foul this half. Shaylin Brown looks to go take her first foul shot. It's up. Bounces off the back of the rim, no good. Second shot up. Bounces off, no good. Rebound by Hannah Hamay. Hamay looks to push the ball up the court, dribbles behind her back. Nice dribble, pass to the outside wing to Goggin. Goggin inside the lane to, she was trying to get to Wishmeyer, but overshot the pass. Bloomfield Hills recovers the ball. Ball's being brought up court by number 21, Catherine Prina. Prina looks to drive to her right side, hands the ball off to Shannon Wilson. Wilson to the ends. Inside to Shaylin Brown. Brown misses 2 inside layups. That 2 easy point opportunities missed there by Brown. Here comes Lake Orion back down the court. Nicole Cryer on the outside over to Goggin. Goggin in the lane to Wishmeyer. Oh, she misses the layup. Too hard off the backboard. Rebound by Shaylin Brown. Foul looks like on number 23, Wishmeyer. Bloomfield Hills will just inbound the ball. Easy layup miss there by Wishmeyer. Could have easily pushed the score lead up to 5, but now it's just 3, 28-25, Bloomfield Hills. Shannon Wilson comes to her left, bounces the ball off of Jackson. Jackson with the floater, gets hit by Lake Orion. Rebound recovered by Lake Orion. Here comes Nicole Cryer pushing the ball, moves to the inside, tries to get it to Wishmeyer on the wing, and she can't handle it. Ball goes out of bounds. Substitution for Lake Orion. Number 30, Lauren Thorne comes in. Number 55, Hannah Hamay. Number 23, Wishmeyer go out. Lauren Thorne and Cheyenne Lotta are both in the game for Lake Orion now. Alex Jackson on the outside, looking for the play to develop. Drives to her right, drives the lane, floater. Good, rolls around the rim and goes in. 28-27, Lake Orion. Here comes Nicole Cryer, pushing the ball up the court to the outside wing to Hannah Hamay, over to Goggin. Goggin back to Hamay. Hamay over to Cryer. Cryer down along the baseline to Thorne. Thorne rejected. Shannon Brown rejects the shot, but it goes out of bounds. Lake Orion looks like they'll retain possession. Lauren Thorne will inbound the ball for Lake Orion. Inbounds it to Goggin. Goggin over to Cryer. Cryer over to Thorne. who's in the lane, can't handle it. Back over to Cryer. Thorne in the lane, drives, can't handle it, loses the ball. Here comes Shaylin Brown down the court. Blocking foul, I believe, on Nicole Cryer, number 13. So Bloomfield Hills, second personal on Cryer. Bloomfield Hills will inbound the ball right about midcourt. Emma Hill inbounds the ball. Shannon Wilson, obviously the leader of the team, looks to try to drive, pass it over to Hill. Hill takes a shot, long range, no good, air ball. Rebound by Cheyenne Lotta. Here comes Lake Orion. Nicole Cryer pushing the ball up the court. Bloomfield settles into their defense. Nicole Cryer looks for an opening. Pass it over the wing to Hannah Hamay. Hamay pass it over to Thorne. Thorne inside to Lotta. Lotta doesn't have a shot. Passes it back. Intercepted by Bloomfield Hills. Here comes Shannon Wilson. Left side drive. Bounces off the rim. No good. Rebound. Cheyenne Lotta tried to get the rebound. Foul on the play. Looks like foul on number 21, Catherine Printer. Lake Orion gets possession of the ball. Hannah Hamay brings the ball up the court for the Dragons, the Lady Dragons. Cheyenne Lotta inside, turned around shot, bounces off the left side of the rim, no good. She had that shot wide open. She was well positioned to get that ball. Here comes Bloomfield Hills. Alex Jackson puts it up, no good. Ball goes up by Shaylin Brown, no good. She gets more than one opportunity, can't put it up. Shannon Wilson, three-point shot, up, and it's no good. Bounces off the rim, rebound, oh! Ball out of bounds by Bloomfield Hills. Alex Brown tried to save it, couldn't keep the handle. She and Goggin were fighting over the ball as it went out of bounds, and Jackson ultimately lost control of it, so it'll be Lake Orion ball. Cole Cryer has control of the ball for Lake Orion. Here she comes. Inside to Lotta. Lotta along the lane to Cryer. Cryer behind the back to Hannah Hamay. Gets blocked by Shaylin Brown from behind. Jump ball. Possession arrow shows Bloomfield Hills. So that jump ball goes to Bloomfield Hills this time. 4:22 to go in the third quarter, 28-27 Lake Orion. Here comes Bloomfield Hills. Catherine Printer drives to her right. Here comes Shannon Wilson with a nice floater. In it goes. Bloomfield Hills has the lead for the first time in the game, 29-28. Lake Orion is not converted on several tries down the court, and looks like it's going to be another turn. Oh, that was a kickball foul, so it'd still be Lake Orion ball. Lake Orion is not converted on their points past few times down the floor. Timeout called. Looks like timeout was called by Lake Orion. Yep, timeout called, Lake Orion.
We'd like to thank Larry Buss and the crew at Jets Pizza on M24 for catering tonight's game. Jets Pizza, a proud supporter of ONTV since 2009.
Timeout's over. Lake Orion looks to inbound the ball. Sarah Voss is in the game now. She inbounds the ball and it gets intercepted by Bloomfield. Here comes Shannon Wilson, drives the lane, two-point shot. Shannon Wilson is beginning to take command of this game. She's had two solid baskets from inside, one a floater, one right off the layup off the backboard. Lake Orion has lost handle on the ball. Foul called on Shannon Wilson. Second team foul, third on Shannon Wilson. Lake Orion will get to inbound the ball. Sarah Voss inbounds the ball to Nicole Cryer. Cryer tries to go behind the back to Voss, and misses the pass, so it goes out of bounds. It'll be Bloomfield Hills ball. Another turnover by Lake Orion, another missed opportunity to score some points down underneath your own basket. Lady Dragons are down by 3, 31-28. Catherine Printer drives it to the right. Shannon Wilson on the outside. Moves to the top of the key. Guarded by Lauren Thorne. Passes over to Printer. Printer back over to Hill. Hill with the long range shot. Bounces off the rim. No good. Rebound by Shaylin Jackson. Shaylin Brown did not get the shot. Here comes Lake Orion. Ball outside shot by Sarah Voss. No good. Rebound by Shaylin Brown. Here comes Bloomfield Hills back up the court. Shannon Wilson looking to drive to the left side. Off the backboard. Good shot, counts. She has an opportunity for a three-point play, folks. She's driving that left side all night long, and it's beginning to hurt the Lake Orion Lady Dragons. Her shot counts, and so she's going to get an opportunity for a three-point shot here at the foul line. Number 24, Alex Jackson, goes out. Shannon Wilson at the line. One shot, good. That increases the Bloomfield Hills lead 34-28, folks. We have a stoppage in play here. Oh, substitutions coming in for Lake Orion. Delaney Hahn, Wishmeyer back in. Cheyenne Lotta, Sarah Voss are out. Looks like pretty much a starting lineup here for the Lake Orion Lady Dragons in right now, with the exception of Lauren Thorne. Everybody else here is a starter. So we've got basically our starting five in for the Lady Dragons. Here comes Hannah Hamay. She gets the ball from Nicole Cryer, looks to drive, nothing there. Back to Cryer, Cryer back to Hamay. Nobody else is moving on the court. Delaney Hahn is double teamed on the inside. Up, she gets the ball through a crease, puts the ball up, no good. Jump ball, should be Lake Orion possession on that jump ball. Looks like Lake Orion will take possession on that jump ball. 34-28, Lady Dragons are fighting from behind now, folks. We'll see how they respond with how they play. Outside ball, Nicole Cryer gets the ball deep down in the corner, passes it up top to Lauren Thorne. Thorne drives to her left, passes it inside to Hannah Hamay. Hamay tries to do a little hook shot that doesn't work. Ball's on the floor, picked up by Bloomfield Hills. Here comes Shannon Wilson, pushing the ball down the court, weaves her way through the defenders to the left side, nothing there. Passes the ball over to Printer. Printer inside to Shaylin Brown. Nothing there. Lake Orion gets the rebound. Here they come back up the court. Lauren Thorne passes it over to Hannah Hamay. Hamay at the top of the key. Over to the outside to Cole Cryer. Back to Hamay. Nobody's moving for Lake Orion, so the ball's not going to be able to go to too many places. Unless, there we go. Players starting to cut across the backcourt now. Inside shot by Thorne, no good. Rebound by Wishmeyer, no good. Shot by Thorne, no good, but she's fouled on the play. All right, looks like that Lauren Thorne's going to get 2 shots at the line there. First shot's up, bounces off the back of the rim, no good. In comes number 30, Diana Holsey for Bloomfield Hills. Second shot for Thorne. Up and good. First points in a while for Lake Orion, 29-34. 1:40 left to go in the third quarter. Here comes Bloomfield Hills. On the outside to Holsey. Holsey back up top to Shannon Wilson. Wilson looks to drive left, finds nothing there, pass it inside. Up, jump ball as Shaylin Brown had the ball. It's a jump ball. It's going to be Bloomfield Hills on the possession arrow. So Diana Holsey looks to inbound the ball for Bloomfield Hills. Passes it inside back to Holsey, and she makes the shot. Easy 2-point layup, not many defenders there. Here comes Nicole Cryer coming down the court for Lake Orion. Looking to find an opening, dribbles to her left, over, gives it to Lauren Thorne. Thorne drives to her right. Shot's no good, but she's fouled on the play. That pass was nearly intercepted by Bloomfield Hills, but they missed it, created an opening for Lake Orion. Thorne on the drive. Diana Holsey was the person who fouled on the play. Thorne will get 2 shots at the line. Alex Jackson comes back into the game for Bloomfield Hills. And Emma Hill, number 15, is also back in the game. Holsey is out. And Sheridan Jackson is also out. 2 shots for Thorne. First shot's good. Nice job, nice job. Okay, Wishmeyer is out, and Alex Carpenter is in the game, number 10 for the Dragons. Thorne with her second shot. Bounce off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound, 30-36. Bloomfield Hills up by 6 points. Here comes Shannon Wilson, looking for where she wants to go at the top of the key. Moves to her right, nothing there. Passes it over to Hill. Hill back to Shannon Brown. Here comes Jackson. Jackson with a hook shot, no good. Hard off the backboard. Rebound by Delaney Hahn. Nice job by Delaney Hahn getting that rebound, coming fast off the backboard. Here come the Lady Dragons. Hannah Hamay on the outside has the ball inside to Lauren Thorne. Thorne shoots no good off the rim. Oh, jump ball between Alex Carpenter and Shaylin Brown, and that possession arrow favors Lake Orion. Alex Carpenter will inbound the ball for the Lady Dragons. She gives it over to Thorne. Thorne picks up her dribble right away, looks to get the ball to somebody. Ball goes out. Oh, Delaney Hahn saved it from going out of bounds. She's trapped over in the corner. Gets it out to Carpenter. Carpenter tries to go inside, and the ball's intercepted by Bloomfield Hills. Shaylin Brown manages to get it to Shannon Wilson. Wilson inside to Alex Jackson. She's fouled on the play. She misses the easy inside layup, but she gets fouled on the play, so she'll get 2 shots. Alex Jackson at the line, 2 shots. First shot up, bounces off the rim, no good. Substitutions for Lake Orion. Number 23, Wishmeyer is in for Carpenter. Number 10, Amanda Moss is in. And Shannon Wilson goes out for a breather, a much needed breather for her. Jackson with her second shot, in and out of the rim, no good. Rebound by Shaylin Brown, too hard off the backboard. Here comes Carpenter down the court. On the outside to Thorne, back over to Carpenter. Carpenter to Hannah Hamay, easy layup, nice job. Drives the right side baseline and gets it. Last shot of the third quarter is no good by Bloomfield Hills. And so at the end of the third quarter, folks, Lake Orion Dragons are now behind 32-36. We'll be back right after this.
ONTV is proud to bring local government meetings to the community live on Comcast Channel 20 and AT&T UVerse Channel 99. However, if you're unable to watch the meetings on their original broadcast date, you can watch replays on our website at a time that best fits your viewing schedule. Visit orionontv.org and click on the large Meetings on Demand button on the left side of our homepage. Then click the month and year of the meeting you are looking for. You will be presented with a list of meetings for that month. Click on the meeting you wish to watch and then click on the View Select Program button. The media player features a play-pause button, a scrub bar, volume bar, and a full screen mode. You can also skip ahead by clicking on the indexed agenda items below the video. ONTV hopes to continue to make not only the meetings, but all of our programming accessible online through our website and our YouTube channel. For more information, visit orionontv.org or call us at 248-693-3377. ONTV, bringing your government to you.
Welcome back to the Dragon Fieldhouse, folks, for the start of the fourth quarter of tonight's game between the Lake Orion Lady Dragons varsity girls basketball team and the Bloomfield Hills Blackhawks. Lady Dragons are behind by 4 points, 32-36. They've missed a lot of inside shots the Lady Dragons have and have not done very well in transition. had a lot of bad passes that have got either intercepted or turned over to the Lady Blackhawks, and they've capitalized on some of those mistakes by Lake Orion. Although the Lady Blackhawks have had their own share of missed opportunities, missing a number of inside shots that may have even given them a larger lead than what they have had they made them. So here we go with the start of the fourth quarter. Emma Hill will inbound the ball for the Lady Blackhawks, and Shannon Wilson back in the game. And clearly the leader of their team brings the ball down the court, drives to her right side, looks for an opening, finds nothing, pulls back, calls out the play. Players moving around the court. Pass it to the outside to Hill. Hill with the long-range shot. In and out of the rim. No good. Rebound by Shaylin Brown. Too high off the backboard. Shot's no good. Rebound Lake Orion. Here comes Hannah Hamay pushing the ball up the court. Drives from her right to her left. Drives back to her right. Hands the ball off to Thorne. Thorne back over to Nicole Cryer. Scratch that. Alex Carpenter drives her baseline. Puts a shot up. No good. Off the backboard. Bloomfield Hills gets a rebound. Shannon Wilson pushes the ball up the court. Over the outside to Hill. Hill with the long-range shot. 3. Bounces off the rim. No good. Rebound Lake Orion. Looks like they're going to call the foul on Amanda Moss. Getting a little extra coaching opportunity there from her coach. So it's a non-shooting foul. So Lake Orion will get the ball and inbound it on the far end of the court. Here we go. Hannah Hamay brings the ball up the court. Pass it to the outside to Carpenter. Carpenter looks for an opening. Guarded by Moss. Loses the handle on the ball. Moss gets the ball. Shannon Wilson gets it from Moss. Drives down the court. 1-on-2. Inside shot to Shaylin Brown, who makes the easy layup. Extending their lead. 38-32. In the fourth quarter here. Lady Dragons have got to get it together, folks, if they want to pull this game out. Delaney Hahn on the outside looks to drive, nothing there, over to Carpenter. Carpenter over to Hannah Hamay, back to Carpenter, loses the handle on the ball, gets the handle back. Here comes Alex Carpenter, pass it to the outside to Hannah Hamay. Hamay is trapped in the corner. Foul on the play. Number 15, Emma Hill, called for the foul against Hannah Hamay. And so Lake Orion will get the ball inbounds. Take possession of the ball inbounds. Lake Orion Lady Dragons call timeout. So the score here, folks, is still 38-32 in favor of the Bloomfield Hills Lady Blackhawks. They've maintained that lead at 6 for quite a while going into the fourth quarter here. So the Lake Orion Lady Dragons have got to either pick up the pace or convert better on the inside in order to close that gap and have a chance at winning this game. We're at about 5:24 to go in the game in the fourth quarter. We'll see what the Lady Dragons can do as they come out of their timeout huddle. And we look to resume fourth quarter action here at the Dragon Field House. Lady Dragons will inbound the ball. Lauren Thorne will take care of that task. Inbounds the ball to Wishmeyer. Wishmeyer drives to her left. Pass it outside to Hannah Hamay. Hamay, ball bounces off the rim. No good. Rebound by Shannon Wilson for Bloomfield Hills. Gets it into Emma Hill. Misses the easy inside layup. Shaylin Brown can't get it. Second opportunity. No good. Rebound Lake Orion. Another missed inside opportunity by Bloomfield Hills. Here comes Alex Carpenter with the ball. Pass it outside to Thorne. Thorne inside to Wishmeyer. Wishmeyer tries to drive to her right. Gets trapped in traffic. Intercepted by Bloomfield Hills. Passed over to Shannon Wilson. Wilson on the left side. Easy layup. Transition buckets are killing Lake Orion tonight, folks. 40-32. Bloomfield Hills right now is the lead. They've moved it up to 8. First time it's been an 8 tonight. Lake Orion is struggling to convert on their offensive sets as they come down the court. Another turnover by Lake Orion. Emma Hill with Bloomfield Hills gets that turnover, pass it over to Shannon Wilson. Wilson on the outside to Hill, bounces off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound by Delaney Hahn for Lake Orion, over to Alex Carpenter. Carpenter brings it back up the court. Passes it out to Hannah Hamay. Hamay stops at the three-point line, passes it over to Carpenter. Carpenter looks to try to drive to her right, finds a little bit of traffic, puts it up anyway, off the backboard, and good. 40-34. Nice shot by Carpenter. Didn't expect that to go in, but she had just enough juice on it to make it go. Every point counts, and we need all the help that we can get. Shannon Wilson commanding the offense for Bloomfield Hills. Drives to her right, fakes to her right, rather, drives to her left. Long range shot by Hill. 3 points. Good. Emma Hill with a 3-point shot, extending the lead even further. 43-34. Now we're up to 9 points. The Lady Dragons are behind. Pass over in the corner to Thorne. Thorne takes a shot from the wing. That's no good. Rebound by Bloomfield Hills. Nobody back on defense for Lake Orion. Layup by Hill. Amanda Moss, scratch that. Amanda Moss with the layup. Timeout called by Lake Orion. Lake Orion is down by as many as they have been all game. They're down by 11 points, folks. 34 to 45, rather. And they are getting killed in transition tonight. So they've got to figure out how to negate that transition offense from Bloomfield Hills. And in the meantime, picking up on their inside baskets and getting the points that they need to help close this gap. They're running out of time. We're down to 4:21 to go in the fourth quarter. So they're running out of time to pick up the pace, but they've got to do it soon, or else they're not going to have an opportunity to make this a competitive game. As both teams begin to break from their timeout huddles, we will resume our fourth quarter action here at the Dragon Fieldhouse, and we'll see if the Lake Orion Lady Dragons can close the gap and not suffer their second loss in a row. Lake Orion will inbound the ball on the far end of the court. Hannah Hamay inbounds the ball to Nicole Cryer. Cryer pushes the ball up the court. Moss guarding Cryer. Hannah Hamay, Jackson guarding Hamay. Inside to Wishmeyer. Wishmeyer over the Thorne, off the side of the backboard. That shot's no good. Here comes Shannon Wilson leading Bloomfield Hills over off to the right. Slows it down just a little bit. Drives to her right, then fakes, goes back to her left. Hill with the ball, intercepted by Wishmeyer. Wishmeyer drives down the right side. Layup's no good, but she's fouled on the play. Foul on number 10, Amanda Moss. Wishmeyer will get 2 shots for that. Two shots for Wishmeyer. First shot's up. Good. Nice smooth stroke for Wishmeyer. She makes it look easy out there with the way she shoots her foul shots. Second shot for Wishmeyer. Oh, bounces off the back of the rim. I spoke too soon. I may have jinxed her on that, folks. Shaylin Brown with the rebound. Here comes Shannon Wilson pushing it up the court for Bloomfield Hills. She always fakes to her right and goes to her left. Fakes to her right. Uh-oh. Hill with the shot, no good. Rebound, knocked out of bounds by Lake Orion. They're saying Bloomfield Hills ball. Bloomfield Hill calls timeout. 35-45, 10-point lead, folks, for the Lady Blackhawks of Bloomfield Hills. 3:37 to go in the game. Wishmeyer's foul shots helped a little bit, but Lake Orion Lady Dragons are struggling to find the right pace and tempo that can pull them back into this game. May have to make some lineup changes and see if we can put some different people in different positions to pick up the pace a little bit. Still got enough time to make a nice run, pick up a few points, do some defensive blocking, and pull themselves back into this game. We'll see if the Lady Dragons can actually do that as we break from our timeout huddles and begin to resume action on the court. Shannon Wilson is the leader of the Lady Blackhawks. She clearly runs that offense, and she is the person that everyone wants to make sure that they keep an eye on, but she's been able to do well in transition and has picked up a number of points in transition. So Hill will inbound the ball for the Lady Blackhawks. She gets it to Shannon Wilson. Wilson looks to Move out to the top of the key. Drives to her left, hands it off the Hill. Hill tries to pass it to Wilson. That lane is blocked. Travel on the play. Traveling called against Hill. So that's a turnover. Substitution for Bloomfield Hills. Printer comes back in. Sarah Voss comes in for Thorne for Lake Orion. A couple substitutions here. And the Lady Dragons inbound the ball. Here comes Alex Carpenter up the court. Oh, I'm sorry, Nicole Cryer, excuse me. Nicole Cryer up the court. Passes it to her right to Hannah Hamay. Hamay back inside to Delaney Hahn. Hahn takes a shot, no good, off the left side of the rim. Rebound by Shannon Wilson of Bloomfield Hills. Here she comes down the court, drives to her left. Passes to Printer. Printer back to Wilson. Wilson drives, stops, gives it to Printer. Printer moves back out to the top of the key. Alex Jackson with the ball. Amanda Moss passes it back over to Printer. Printer looks to drive to her right. Nothing there. She's guarded by Hannah Hamay. Jackson with the ball. Cole Cryer gives her a little bit of space and comes in and defends her a little tighter. Mishandles the ball, goes out of bounds, and still Bloomfield ball. Substitution. Melanie Gagan back in the game. Sarah Voss back out. Lake Orion bringing a little bit more height into the lineup right now. Maybe that'll help them get a couple inside baskets and close that gap a little bit. Amanda Moss inbounds the ball to Printer. Printer looks to get it inside. She gets it inside to Shaylin Brown. Shaylin Brown passes it over to Alex Jackson. Jackson out to the top of the key to Printer. Printer back over to Amanda Moss. Moss drives to her left, gives it to Shannon Wilson. Wilson looking to try to figure out what she wants to do with it. Fakes left, goes right, fakes left, goes right. Back out to Printer at the top of the key. Printer, oh, intercepted by Nicole Cryer. Cryer on the transition, coming down left side, turns Moss around, goes up, layup, no good. Rebound by Hannah Hamay. Hamay, three-point shot tried. No good. Bounces off the front of the rim. Here comes Shannon Wilson. It's a 2-on-1 break. Folks, Wilson drives left and misses the shot. Rebound by Hannah Hamay. Nicole Cryer gets the ball, pushes the ball back up the court. Pass on the outside to Melanie Goggin. Inside to Wishmeyer. Wishmeyer with the shot in and out of the rim. Lake Orion cannot make the inside shots this evening. Here comes Alex Jackson with the ball and loses the handle as the ball goes out of bounds. And they're going to say Lake Orion ball. 35-45, folks. 1:47 to go in the game. Substitution for Emma Hill comes into the game for Bloomfield Hills. And Alex Jackson comes out. So Lake Orion will inbound the ball right about half court. Cole Cryer inbounds the ball, gets the ball back from Hannah Hamay, looks to drive to her left. She's guarded by Hill. Foul on the play. Looks like Hill's going to be called for the foul. So no fouls to give for Bloomfield Hills, so Nicole Cryer will shoot 2 shots. Check that, 1-1. First shot for Nicole Cryer, and it's good. So she gets a second. Need to close this gap. Every foul shot's going to count from here on out, folks. It's going to be vitally important that the Lady Dragons make every shot opportunity that they get. Nicole Cryer, second shot, bounces in and out of the rim. Rebound by Shaylin Jackson of Bloomfield Hill. She passes it out to Printer. Printer looks to bring the ball up court. Pass it over to Hill. Hill brings it to the top of the key, gets trapped. Melanie Gagan called for the foul. 16 foul, 1 to give for Lake Orion. So it'll just be ball out of bounds for Bloomfield Hills. Couple substitutions for Lake Orion. Foul. Foul. There was a foul on the play, folks. We're still trying to find out who the number is. Sounds like it may have been either Gina Perry or Amanda Moss. Substitution. Here comes Shaylin Brown back in the game. And here comes Nicole Cryer with the ball. Passes it out to Hannah May. Three-point shot by Hannah May. No good. Bounces off the rim. Rebound. Hannah May with the rebound. Passes it out to Nicole Cryer. Nice save by Hannah May amongst all the chaos there. Another outside shot attempt. Gagan decides to pass it inside to Wishmeyer. Long-range shot by Nicole Cryer is no good. Ball goes out of bounds and be Bloomfield Hills ball. 1:02 to go, 36-45, folks. Lake Orion's down by 9. Substitution coming in for Lake Orion. Number 33, Blair Stewart is in. Number 23, Wishmeyer goes out. Blair Stewart's a little bit taller, so we're certainly looking to get more inside presence around the rim for Lake Orion. Bloomfield Hills inbounds the ball. Shannon Wilson passes the ball to Prenna, who loses the handle. Out of bounds turnover to Lake Orion. Less than a minute to go, 59.2 seconds to go. More substitutions. In comes Wishmeyer, and Blair Stewart's out that quick. She lasted one play. Here comes Nicole Cryer with the ball outside to Melanie Goggin. Hannah May, Nicole Cryer, long range shot. Oh, in and out of the rim, no good. Ball goes out of bounds. Will be Lake Orion basketball. Wishmeyer will inbound the ball for the Lady Dragons. Passes it over to Hannah Hamay. Hamay with the long-range shot, no good. Bounces off the rim. Rebound by Bloomfield Hills. Here comes Prenna with the ball. Stripped of it by Wishmeyer. Gets trapped in the backcourt. Ball goes out of bounds. Lake Orion ball. Here comes Cryer. Cryer comes up, faces the defense over to Wishmeyer. Wishmeyer inside to long range shot by Melanie Gagan. Nice shot by Melanie Gagan. Off with inside pass to Megan Hall. Back out to Gagan, and she takes a three-point shot, and it's good. They close the gap, 39-45. That's a 6-point lead, folks. We've got just a few seconds to go. Looks like about 25 seconds to go in this game. It's getting close. Lake Orion, if they play strategic, they still have a chance to win this game. They've got to play tight defense and make every shot opportunity that comes their way. Looks like there's going to be a substitution. Alex Carpenter coming in for Wishmeyer. A little better ball handling skills, maybe some long range shooting involved in that substitution. As both teams break their timeout huddles, we've got about 25 seconds to go in this game. Lady Dragons are down by 6, 39-45. Remains to be seen if they're going to be able to pull it out. Bloomfield Hills definitely has their speed package in as opposed to their inside game. Prenna long range down to Amanda Moss. Moss is going to play the waiting game. They're going to have to foul her, stop the clock. Moss dribbles around. Oh, stepped on the baseline. Turnover to Lake Orion. Here comes Shaylin Brown back in the game. Nicole Cryer back in the game for Lake Orion. Blair Stewart is out. Number 22, Gina Perry, is out for Bloomfield Hills. Alex Moses in the game for Lake Orion. Passes the ball into Nicole Cryer. Goggin on the outside. Back at the top of the key to Hannah Hamay. Come on, ladies. We don't have a lot of time. Take the shot. No time for passing. Take the shot. Long range shot by Sarah Voss. It's no good. Bloomfield Hills has the ball, and that's the end of the game, folks, with the Lake Orion Lady Dragons 39, the Bloomfield Hills Lady Blackhawks 45. That drops the Lake Orion Lady Dragons to 3-2 in the OAA White. Bloomfield Hills remains undefeated now at 4-0. That's a tough loss for the Lady Dragons, second loss in a row for them in the past 2 weeks. They lost to Clarkson, of course, last week. So that's going to make it a little bit more competitive for them in the OAA White Division compared to some of the other teams. So we're going to have to see how the Lady Dragons rebound in their next few games to see if they can recover from this. But I think that the Lady Blackhawks from Bloomfield Hills played a good inside game ultimately and a good transition game, which allowed them to score more points than the Lady Dragons did. And the Lady Dragons had a lot of turnovers and several missed opportunities, especially on the inside, in order to keep the lead that they had at the beginning of the game. But that's the end of today's game, folks. 39-45 is the final score, with your Lake Orion Lady Dragons falling to the Bloomfield Hills Lady Blackhawks. I'm Kevin McCormick, and for the ONTV crew, we thank you for tuning in with us, and we hope that you'll come back with us next time when we bring you Lake Orion Dragons ladies basketball. Thanks. Have a good night.